Welcome again, guys. I am still here with Winnie James as we continue with conversations to help you as you prepare to relocate to the United Kingdom in whichever way. What about the weather? How are you finding the weather so far?
Well, I would say it worked for me so far. It has worked for me because when I came, I was pregnant. So my way of living was most of the time in the house.
Yeah.
So going out was once. And now I started working and my 3 years old started schooling. It's when now I started going out most of the time. And it was summertime. It was summertime. So spring was quite okay. And summer, it's beautiful. Now that I'm headed to winter is when now maybe I'll get to know what it is. Winter time. Yes. And mostly now that I am not driving, because now without driving, I did a video. Even if you have not checked me out on YouTube, go on YouTube, search for Winnie James. And there's this video. One day I was going to school to take my son to nursery. And then I did not look at the internet to see what was happening with the buses in my area. So I did not catch a bus. So, and I had to walk to school because we were late. So he late it anyway, but we went to school. And as I was coming back, there were no buses still in my area. And also the taxis were not close to my area. It was telling me now maybe 20 minutes, it's when the taxi will come. So, having that it was summertime, it was not as difficult it can get when it is winter, because I've been here when it is winter, but I've always been in the car. Now you can't imagine, I am not driving and it is winter and there are no buses.
And you have a small baby with you.
You will not go to that school. Baridi.
I know.
I cannot manage.
I know. And you have a small baby that you cannot leave in the house. You have to go with.
Yeah. So I haven't found any challenge so far about the weather. I am still enjoying the weather because
it is still good.
It is quite okay. It was summer when I started going out, like most of the time I am out. It was spring, and spring was beautiful, and summer was amazing. And now coming to winter, I don't know how it will be like, but I want to experience it. But I'm also having some fears, because I remember when I went shopping last year for baby Furaha, this country is kind of funny. It's not like our country, because those who come from Kenya, we have those baby shops where you go and buy everything in one shop. From nappies, milk, whatever you want, and the toys, anything that you want, you can buy from one shop. Or even if it is not one shop, it is a whole set of shops that are doing baby shops. Here, you shop from one, even food. When you go shopping food,
it's different shops.
You get food from here. There is food for Asda. It is better than Rido. There is better for like Tesco than, all those things.
And
so when I was shopping,
are also different.
When I was shopping for baby Furaha, it was winter time. And let me tell you, I went with a tight and just like a small sweater.
Kujibamba.
And my friend told me that
you don't know the UK.
You need to get a warmer jacket when going out. It is winter. It was having some sunshine somehow. And I told him,
because you were inside.
I don't know how you say it in English.
Yes.
So I went outside. We went shopping. Let me tell you, as we were walking, I was freezing. I was feeling like I am in a freezer. Now I don't want to imagine now.
By the way, Grace, we are getting into the winter season. It will get very cold. Like you're saying, it gets cold until your legs numbs. Ni kama kuwekwa kwa freezer.
I know.
Inakuanga baridi sana. So you just buy warm clothes for you and for the baby. There's using my overcoat. You dress the baby warmly and then you wrap them in an overcoat, especially if you're going on the bus. Put the baby in the pram. That is one thing. Or you buy a car. That's going. You will need a car. By the way, people think cars are not luxuries here in the UK. A car is a necessity.
Yes.
You will need to get a car, my friend. Even if it is a small one to go from point one to point B.
Yes.
You cannot survive without a car here.
Yeah. Especially winter time.
Especially wintertime, and especially when you have children, you're moving from one place to another and you're working, it's difficult. People in London survive because the mode of transport in London is different from the mode of transport from where you are and where I am. So I cannot advise that you stay without a car. That's my advice. You guys who are here in the UK, write a comment down below and give Winnie some advice. What do you think is the best way to survive?
Nitasurvive aje? Ninunue gari ama niendelee kukaa hivyo? Yeah, so weather-wise, niko bado sawa. And I'm loving it that I am experiencing all seasons. In Kenya ni mvua na jua, and that is it. So now that I am here, I am also learning about the seasons, the spring, the autumn, the summer, and or the winters, all those things. So I am learning as I also experience.
One thing you'll find is that your children are going to adapt more quicker than you, because children learn very quickly and they adapt also very, very quickly. So you find even for children who are not born in the UK, within a few years, you will not even know the difference. And then they start speaking with this funny accent. By the way, that's another thing I was going to ask you, the accent.
The accent. Hey, my goodness. Hiyo ya kuacha,
watoto wakiongea mpaka unashindwa, what did they just say? Are they my kids?
And they speak so fast.
But you know the funny thing, they hear us talking fast as well. The way you're hearing them speak fast, that is how they hear us talking fast. Because my kids, I know they tell me, hey, mom, when you speak in your language, you speak very fast. Even when I speak in English, sometimes they say I'm speaking fast. Even though I'm very slow when I'm talking. But I guess the accent is different.
Speaking fast. So English is their language and Kikuyu is my language. So I speak fast Kikuyu and they speak fast English.
Yes.
I surrender.
Yes. Unapoteana hapo katikati.
Okay.
Yeah, but that's something again that comes with. I always like asking people about the accent, because for me, I know when I first came, those were some of the struggles that I had, understanding the accent, getting people to understand me not understanding people. And funny enough, I had visitors that had visited me from the US, and of course the US is an English speaking country, and they were telling me that they were also struggling to understand what the English people are saying. So it's not because we are coming from Africa.
It
is because
their
it's
way
a
of
different
speaking.
accent. Yes.
I enjoy US English than UK English.
But it's also very complex. You got to listen very carefully if you're not used to it.
The US
English,
it is kind of better than
English here in the UK is because different cities speak different accents, but the proper English is the Queen's English, which people never speak it. It is only, I think, those who come from the Commonwealth countries who speak that Queen's English. But most people who are born and bred here in the UK, they don't speak the Queen's English. That is why you find it really difficult because it's different. Go to north, like as we live in the north, it's very different from English of people who are living down in south.
Oh, yeah?
And yeah, it's different. Every place has a different accent.
Oh,
yeah,
I didn't know that.
It's not the same. Even go to Wales or go to Scotland, it's very different.
Oh.
Every city is different. In your city is different as well.
Aisha, okay. Now I know. Now I know. I need kutembea.
So ukikuja huku Manchester, utapata they are speaking a different accent, and you can tell. You will be able to tell that's not what you're used to listening.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now I know.
Tembea Manchester.
I'll be keen. Yeah, I'm coming very soon.
Tembea.
Na sama imeisha just like that.
I know. Yes. And that's the other thing. I think the time here, did you find it strange that time changes and time is very short here for some reason? It doesn't feel like you're having full hours like back in Kenya.
Yes. And I think it's because it's a 24-hour system country. So there is always something that someone is chasing.
Yeah.
Back in Africa, I was a boss.
Yeah.
So I would wake up at 5:30 and feel I can put an alarm off.
Yeah.
And get to work at 9. I would check my diary and I'm like, there is no reason of going at 5:30 and I'll sleep. I cannot do that here.
No.
I am supposed to report at 6. You have to wake up.
Yeah.
And be there at 6.
Yeah.
Because you have to be at work.
Yeah.
So, and again, about the seasons, you guys, or rather,
you guys, now. Even you now, you're one of us, guys.
You look forward for summer.
Yes.
Because summertime is the most loved in the UK.
It is.
Because it's when you get to meet your family, you get to have the social life. You can be outside and enjoy nyama choma. You can go to the beaches and all those things.
That's true.
Unajua nyumbani, any day is like actually Sunday. It's like every Sunday it's summertime.
Oh.
Because Sunday we get to meet, to enjoy. Every weekend, every Saturday, we have something we are doing. Here it is different. I am used to catch-ups. Huku labda mfanye catch-up kwa simu.
Huku, and you know, the
yako kazi mchana, mwingine yako usiku.
Yeah, people work different shift. Alafu, that summer season that you're talking about, sadly, is the shortest season. That's why we all look forward to it. Because it's very short. It's only from June. That is even if it starts early. Sometimes it starts in July and then it ends by August, end of August.
29th.
Yeah, 29th of August, it ends. So all the other time is cold, and that's the longest time you are indoors. You're not catching up with people. So it's always very, very stressful. Like you say, there's no social life here. It's not like back home where you can just go and have a cup of tea anytime you want with your friends because they are at work. They are busy doing other things.
Yeah.
So social life is something else that you're going to notice you're lacking. And you can even make that call and not even be able to speak to people because they could be working.
People are busy.
People are busy here.
Yeah, people are busy.
Wow. But I hope you settle in. I hope you're not going to find it as challenging. Of course, you're going to get used to it as time goes by. Yeah, and I wish you nothing but the best.
Thank you so much. I would like to tell someone who is planning to come to the UK, prepare your mind psychologically. Prepare your mind and tell your mind, here, where I am going, there is no that social life. Where I am going, there is no such ati sasa mtaenda kahawa jioni. Pana, there is nothing like house girl.
Yeah.
So come prepared. There is nothing like ati sasa wewe ni housewife. No. Not unless you come and you get a very good job and sasa aseme kaa nyumbani. If it is not working like that, because bills are a lot.
Yeah.
You know, when we were paying insurance for the car back home,
Yeah.
I think we were paying very little money compared to here. But the car was expensive. But when you come here, the cars are very cheap.
But the insurance is expensive.
But the insurance is expensive. They pay insurance, they pay road tax.
Yeah.
Here you pay council tax.
Yeah.
Unapatiwa nyumba lakini lazima ulipe council tax.
Yeah.
Ulipe
TV
maji,
license.
Ulipe TV license.
Yeah.
All those things.
Yeah.
So the bills every other month, the bills are different from home. It is not, we are not saying that bills are not there. Bills back home, they are there, but it is different from, because now ukipatiwa council tax na upatiwe ile yenye tunaweza sema ni council tax back home, it is different. Because council tax is like hiyo story ya garbage, and you see garbage in your depending on where unaishi. Back home utapata ni 200 in a month. 200, it is not even £2.
Yeah.
Yes, and here
you pay in hundreds.
Hundreds, exactly. You
And
pay in
it is
hundreds,
pounds.
and it is every month.
And it is every month.
And it is every month.
Yeah, and you're paying for the water, you're paying for the gas, you're paying for the electric. You buy a TV, but you still have to pay to watch that TV. It's not for free. Yeah. So
and if you don't pay for that TV, and how watu wa kufanya hizo investigation wakuje kuadilisha wasikize unafanya live, na unasikiza BBC live, wanakutumia barua,
watakwambia ulipe, and if you don't pay you get fined. It used to be £1,000. I don't know if it is still £1,000.
It is 1,000, yes.
Yeah, so those are some of the challenges, and I think it is good that you have mentioned that, especially if you're relocating with a family. Come with the mentality of, this is not Africa. Here you come as a man, as a woman, everyone is equal. Be prepared to help each other, especially if you have children.
Start there again, to help each other.
Yes.
Don't say there is this and this is for woman and this is for a man. Of course, there are those zenye tunajua, yes, is a woman, but don't like uibeke ati ni a woman. You can change your baby nappy. She is a woman, she is the mother, but you are the father. So this baby is for both of you. It is not just for her.
Yeah.
If the baby is hungry, give her food or him.
Yeah.
If the kid needs to be taken to school, you drop them and you pick them. Just do it.
Take turns.
Yes. So don't see like Pana, I am doing the jobs that are supposed to be women chores. They are the ones that I am also doing. No. And you see, there is this thing that people say that women, and I am the one who is earning. So I am bringing the money home. So she is doing nothing.
That's not right.
It is not right, because when she is doing the house chores, that means that she's bringing a 50 in the house. You are bringing a 50, that is the finances. She is bringing a 50 for taking care of the home. So when you both go out, you should also take care of both.
Yes.
Because men will say when you go out and you bring in something, because it is very important in this country for both of you to be part of the bills. Because if you let just one person do the bills, it will be too much for him.
That's true.
Or too much for her. So if you are bringing the finances together, as you agree, let us bring the finances together. Also, agree that let us do the home chores together. Help each other so that you may not kill each other in the process and kill the beauty of the marriage. Because if one person feels I am coming 75% and you're only coming 25%, it is easy to break a marriage. And since I started working, I would say I understand why most marriages die in the UK or in developed countries. Because when we don't agree to come both of us in house chores as we agree to come both of us in finances, things becomes hard. Maybe you would say, I am going to work, but my money is my money because I am a woman. But when your husband goes to work, you say, you bring the money, we use the money because your money is our money. So what happens, you will kill the man going out there. Or if the man don't want to come in and help you, he will kill you. You will not feel the part of the house. You will feel like a house girl. He will feel like he's just a worker. He's not like appreciated. You see? So if I would give just a small tip to us who are married and who are coming here as married couple and young people who have young families, that when you come here, don't allow yourself to have that mentality of, as a woman, if I earn my money, it is my money. If the husband goes out and earn money, it is our money. Bring all the resources together. If you want to have your marriage together, accept it. The fact that mumefika murimo. And this is, they say it is 50-50, but when they say it is 50-50, don't take it as it is 50-50 that you're equal to your man. Your man, as long as you're a Christian, you know that the man is the head of the house. You go 50-50 doing other things, but give him the respect of a man, of the head of the home. But as you do things, do it together so that you will not kill the marriage life, because it is easy for you to die or the love to die. Very easy. Very easy, because when he comes home, he wants to sleep. When you come home, you want to sleep. So the kids wataumia, and be intentional about taking care of your kids. Both of you, be intentional, because these kids will not forever be with you. But whatever they see you doing, those are the things they will take.
A very good advice, guys, and I hope you take on that advice. This is advice that is coming from somebody who is, of course, very experienced. She's, like she has said, she's married. She has come from Kenya, so she understands all these challenges. So please take that advice. We are running out of time, Winnie. We have less than 1 minute, and this live is going to stop. And until we come back, guys, with another video, for now, we say
Baraka.